Guys, welcome back to Brunette Barbie. So this week I kind of wanted to get a little more serious, go away from my usual makeup tutorials. So I've got my Franzia box wine, and I'm ready to get deep with you guys. So yeah, don't forget to like this video and hit subscribe down below. So yeah, I know that what we're talking about today is going to be super deep. Like, I'm not going to be doing my usual makeup tutorials or showing you my closet, like what I like to wear in the morning. Today I kind of wanted to talk about race. I know, it's a really heavy subject right now, especially with everything that's been going on. But I didn't want to just talk about race and what I think about race. I kind of just wanted to talk about this one person in particular that's been brought up in the media for many years. Her name is Rachel Dolezal. She actually just legally changed her name, and I'm gonna put the name up because I can't really pronounce it, but it's Nkechi Amare Diallo. Nkechi Amare Diallo. So that's her new legal name. She just changed it legally to that. So what I wanted to talk about, and in case for my viewers that don't know who she is this woman who identifies as African American. She's transracial. And I know that it's kind of a new thing that's being brought up, and it's not very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not very accepted, especially compared to like transgender people, because I feel like right now everyone's so focused on transgender people and not on transracial people, and I really feel like with all that's been happening in our country, with our president, Donald Trump, make America great again. There have been so many topics of race that have been brought up, but people who are transracial haven't, which is weird to me because people have talked about the gay, lesbian, the transgender community, but not the transracial community. I feel like they're kind of being discluded right now. She's really a big icon for the transracial community right now. So she was born with blonde hair and blue eyes. She decided that that's not who she was. Like, she wasn't meant to be blonde hair and blue eyes. When she was 5 years old, she would make portraits of herself. And, she said in an interview that when she did these things, she would automatically go and get brown crayons, and she would color in her skin brown, and that's just who she's been her whole life. It's not like she chose to be this way. So, she tanned a lot, she got permed, she dyed her hair, she's got like this beautiful curly, exotic, dark hair. She's just like such an inspiration. She's a professor at the North Idaho College. She taught Black women's struggle, African American art history, and African American history, intro to Africana studies. I feel like a lot of this gets into discussion of like, what would people be saying if a transgender woman was teaching classes on women, but everyone viewed her as a man because that's what she was assigned as birth. They wouldn't be doing that. Like, that's just not okay. And so I think that Rachel being fired for, not really being Black, but teaching these Black classes and telling everyone that she was Black, that's discrimination. It's not okay. Like, come on. So when she was younger, her mother had adopted a lot of African American siblings of hers. She always felt like she was kind of more of a mother figure to them. So she ended up adopting her African American brother. And not only that, but she married an African American man. But he didn't realize that she was born white. But that just goes to prove how convincing it was. Like, not only did she herself believe that she was Black, but her own husband, who she had a child with, believed that she was Black. There was this one incident where she was stopped by a cop. When they filed the paperwork, they put her down as Black. They didn't say she was white in there. And that's just another example of how, you know, like, not only is she African American in her own eyes and in her own heart, but other people are viewing her like this as well. Thank you. You're saving my life right now. You know, a lot of the backlash has been that she's cultural appropriating the black culture, which I think if we really want to talk about cultural appropriation, it's totally fair to say, you know, African American women have been dyeing their hair blonde and straightening their hair for many years. Is that not cultural appropriating white women? But nobody talks about that, and I feel like maybe white people are more accepting. When I walk outside, I have to wear like SPF like 300 because I'm so fair skinned, and I've tried tanning before and I have literally gotten like blisters down my back, and I feel like that's not talked about enough. Like, people are so quick to say like, oh, you're cultural appropriating, but I don't think they realize like we are literally harming our own bodies and risking getting like skin cancer to be beautiful like you. But they only focus on the negative things. They don't focus on like what it's doing to us. They just focus on like what it's doing to them. And I think that's very selfish. So I just want to give a final like thank you and shout out to Rachel, because she is just so brave and courageous, and I'm so jealous of like everything that she has done. People will realize that like they need to start accepting like transracial people because they are here. So whether or not you accept them or whether or not the Bible accepts them, there's nothing you can do about it. All we can do is accept. So I would like to thank everyone for watching my video. Next week, the topic won't be so dark. I'll be doing another makeup tutorial. It will actually be a Kardashian-inspired makeup tutorial. And I was planning on honestly like braiding my hair for it, just like Kylie does. I was gonna go to her and get my hair done. So I'm super excited, and thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend, and I will see you all next week. Thanks. Bye.
I'm so fancy. You already know I'm in the fast lane. From LA to Tokyo.
I'm like overheating. I'm so ashamed of myself right now. I'm gonna chug the rest of my wine. My titties, are they popping the white girls can twerk too.